Okay guys, welcome back to VREAPs, where we will learn different life skills to cope up with the upcoming world and also to learn and have fun. Okay, today we're going to learn a very unique and interesting puzzle. This is the puzzle that we're going to learn today. You have been learning chess, right? You have been using your mind to play, to assess and play the game of chess. So today also we'll be using our mind to increase our spatial awareness by learning to solve a cube. You know, all of you know what this is, right? This you might have bought in your stationery shops or during a carnival. You might have seen this during train rides. People will be selling this, right? You know what this is? This is called a Rubik's cube. It is called a Rubik's cube because it was invented by a mathematician called Rubiks. Okay, Rubik. So this is called as a Rubik's cube. Now you might have tried to solve this, right? It is very difficult, right? The goal of solving this, when do you call a cube being solved? A cube is solved when all the colors are matched properly, right? Now, while solving a Rubik's cube, you have different approaches, different methods to solve them. Similar to chess, Rubik's cube also has competitions where you can participate, where the goal is to solve the Rubik's cube in the least amount of time possible. The amount of time you take to solve a Rubik's cube is directly proportional to the amount of practice you put into it, right? You might be slow in the start. You might take a few minutes to solve it, but the more you practice solving a cube, the more faster you become at solving the cube. I know this is sound is a bit irritating and annoying, but you see, solving a cube is not that difficult. Once you know how, you can make your friends jealous, you can wow your parents. You have a lot of advantages of learning to solve a cube. As you progress through this course, we'll first learn to identify the pieces, identify the moves. First we will see how we can match a single color. All of you might have tried to put just one color, to get one color right? So today, first we will learn how to put just one color, and we'll practice putting that one color and understand the moves that you can make on a Rubik's cube, and we'll also learn the fundamentals of how Rubik's cube can be solved. Okay, so without waiting, let's just get into the cubing part. Okay guys, now this is the cube, right? Cube has, without looking at the cube, tell me how many sides does the cube have, or how many faces, or how many colors does the cube have? If you said 6, you're right. The cube has 6 colors. Your cube might have different colored combination or different colors, but at the base they all have 6 colors. In my particular cube, I have white, yellow, red, green, orange and blue. This is orange and this is red. Okay, now we have the 6 colors of our cube. Now, while learning anything, you first need to know the nomenclature or the naming of what you call what. Okay, in chess also you might have learned the names of the pieces, or names, or the how you call the pieces on the board before you started playing, right? So similarly in cube also, first we will learn what each piece is called. There are different pieces, right? This is a piece, this is also one piece, this is a piece. each piece has a different name. So first we will look at what each piece is called. Okay, now these pieces that are on the edge are called edge pieces. See this, I put an E, right? This piece is called an edge piece. So this and this are also edge pieces. Edge piece, edge piece, edge piece. Similarly, on all sides, these pieces will be edge pieces. Okay, when I say an edge, this piece is an edge. Okay, in all sides you will have edges, edge pieces like this. Okay, hope you understand this concept of edges, because this is the edge, right? If you cross this, you will fall down. This is the edge. Okay, now I'll write all edges so that you can remember. Now, apart from edges, you have other pieces, right? Now, these pieces that are in the corner are called as corner pieces. These are corner pieces. Okay, now only one piece is remaining, right? The one in the center. These are called as center pieces. I'll put a CE as center piece. Okay, now if you look carefully, you have different pieces, different named, right? The edge pieces, these are the edge pieces everywhere, and these are the corner pieces, and this center are the center pieces. Now you got the naming of all the pieces in the cube, right? Edge pieces, corner pieces, and center pieces. These are the different pieces in the cube. Okay, next we will see how the center pieces and corner pieces and edge pieces are related, and how the moving of the cube works. Now I just rubbed off all the names on the pieces. So now we'll see one main important thing in cube. You can move all pieces, right? These are the corner pieces, so you can move this corner piece to different position. You can move anything anywhere, but you cannot move the center pieces. Center pieces are always constant. They don't move, they don't change. For example, let me show you. I have white opposite of yellow, green opposite of blue, red opposite of orange, and red is on the right side of green if I have white on the top. Okay, now this is my orientation of my centers. Okay, this is how my centers are placed. I have white opposite of yellow, blue opposite of green, red opposite of orange. Now, however I move the cube, even if I move the middle pieces, however I move the cube, the centers are always how they are. Now I have moved all the center, right, all the middle pieces and all, but still if I have white on the top, I have yellow on the bottom, I have red opposite of orange, the center pieces, I am talking about the center pieces. White center is always opposite to yellow center piece, red center piece is always opposite to orange, blue is always opposite to green, and if I have white on the top and green facing towards me, I have red on the right side. This is the starting where we started, right? So however you move the cube, the center pieces always remain constant. They don't move. Okay, now I'll show you a small demonstration of how fast you can solve a cube. I am not the fastest, but I have been I have learned the cube when I was in my 8th class or 7th class, and since then I have been practicing a lot. I have spent countless amount of hours practicing to solve a cube. So I'll just show you a small demonstration to inspire, I guess. So if you want, you can have a timer. I'm using my watch to time my how fast I'm doing my cubing. You can use a timer on your phone to see how fast you're doing. You can do any kind of you can use any kind of device to measure your speed of how fast you can solve a cube. So let's start. I'm going to start minus 5 seconds. I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I took around 46 seconds. I was a second late. 56 seconds. Okay, this is my best score. My best timing is around 41 seconds. My averages come around 46 or 47 seconds. Okay, now you can learn to solve like this by practicing. Now let's look at the moves that you can make on a cube. Now you have different sides, right? Now if you hold a cube constant, you have different moves that you can make. In your workbook you have the cubing section, right? Page number 50 or the second page of the cubing section, you have the faces of each face, how you can how they are represented by a letter and how they are moved, right? You have R for right. Right face is marked with an R. You have up face is marked with U. Left face, you have front face, you have back face, and you have down face. You have different faces on a cube. The face of a cube is the color or the center color, the face of a cube. Okay, you have right, you have left, you have up, you have down, you have front. This is front, this is back. Okay, now you can move each face individually, right? You can move right, you can move left, you can move up, you can move down, you can move front, you can move back. Okay, without shifting the cube, you can move all 6 faces however you want, right? Now to note of how you are moving the pieces, we have a nomenclature. There are 2 types of moving a piece, moving a face. That is, one is direct movement and one is inverse movement. Inverse is the reverse movement of normal movement. For example, the right move is right side. If I want to move the right face, I move it like this. Now the normal move is always made clockwise. You know what clockwise is, right? If you have an analog watch, seconds hand is there, right? It moves in this direction. It always moves clockwise. Clockwise is like this. Okay, now in any normal move, if you have that face facing towards you, that move should go clockwise. For example, if I'm moving the right, the normal move for right R would be to move it clockwise. Clockwise is in this direction, right? So clockwise is like this. So this is clockwise. Moving it like this is clockwise. Now same thing if I do it with the left, clockwise is like this, but if you hold it like this, it will go down. Okay, now you have to remember this because it will be important in the future. For the front, clockwise is like this. For up, clockwise is like this. So this is up, this is up, this is right, this is left, this is now down. Clockwise is like this. So this is down, and back it is like this. Back is like this. Okay, these are the normal moves. This is right, this is left, this is up, this is front. Now down clockwise is like this, so down, this is down, and this is back. Okay, back face moving clockwise. Now you have another movement that you can do, that is the inverse or the reverse of the normal move. Inverse is like this. Now right we had upward, right? This is right. Now this is right inverse. If you move it in the reverse direction, it will become right inverse. If you look at your booklet, you have the arrow marks showing how right movement is made, how right inverse is made, how left is made, how left inverse is made. Practice these movements on the cube. No problem if the cube is shuffled, if the colors are all jumbled, and if it's not solved also. Just practice the movements. Just practice right inverse, left inverse, up inverse, down inverse, front inverse, back inverse. Now you should practice to such a stage that when I say right, you shouldn't look at the book to see the arrow mark or how you should move the cube, but you should do it on the cube. Okay, practice this. And now your task is to match one single color completely. Try matching the single color. Here I'll be doing white. You match just the single color. Do not worry about solving the cube. Just match a single color without worrying about the how the cube is solving or not, how other pieces are moving. Just match one single color. See, everything is all shuffled, but still I have matched one color, right? Now your task for today is to practice the movements, the right, left, right inverse, left inverse, left inverse, front inverse, up inverse, down inverse, back inverse, and all these moves you have to practice. And also match a single color. If you are interested, or if it is fun for you, you can match different colors. First you can match white, then shuffle it up, then match red, then shuffle it up and match yellow. Shuffling is the process of dismatching the cubes, or making it unsolved. Like this is called shuffling. Randomly moving the pieces so that no alignment or no pattern is formed. Okay, try practicing these two exercises to be familiar with the cube, right? To be more understanding of the cube, how you will understand how the pieces are moving, how you can bring one piece to one place, and you can understand that by practicing these two exercises. Okay, for today just practice this two exercises. After going home also practice these two exercises, and tomorrow we will start with the actual solving of the cube. Tomorrow we will solve the first layer of the cube. Okay, so and we'll meet in the next class.